What's up? What's up, fam? What's going on? What's going on, everybody? Like and subscribe if you like this video. Hit the notification bell so you'll be notified every time I upload. Just checking out this little new software that I got. I won't be able to. I gotta get my camera together, so that's something that I gotta do. But it is what it is with that situation. Don't have much for this one. So I'm just going to jump right into it, just give you a couple things. I'm not going to be able to hit hit some of those same game parlays. Some of those same game parlays that I do, because I'm pressing for time right now. I'm just going to give you guys a couple of my things that I like and get out of here. I might be able to stop and get me a webcam or something when I leave here. So I won't be, like I said, I'm just gonna give you guys a little something. What's up, Rob? How you doing, man? How you doing? I can display that. Yeah, okay, so that works. Okay, that's looking good there. All right, so I'll jump right into it, man. First and foremost, we got but anyway, yeah, so those demos that I do on a video. Like I said, I do play those. You know what I'm saying? It's be low odds or whatever the case may be, but you know, uh, they be hitting, man. I think I went 2 for 3 or 3 for 4 yesterday. Probably hit about 4, 5, 6 parlays throughout between NFL and NBA. Wasn't too much feeling NFL yesterday, but I played. I was on the road for the most part, so I really couldn't do nothing too spectacular. I was out my element, but it is what it is, family. But yeah, like I said, we got 9 games on the docket. Let me just try to go through these real fast and just be out of here. First game on the docket, 207.5 over under. Cleveland favored by 5 in this one. You guys know already. Cleveland, they already beat their ass. We eating really good. We ate really good off Cleveland. I'm gonna have to go right back to the well. So I don't mind the spread. I'll be looking at player performance doubles over here for this Cleveland game. Not gonna touch on too many props. I mean, the standard. I'll have some interest in. Let me see some Jared Allen double in the win. 12 rebounds is not out of the question. If they had something like a 7 or an 8 rebound for Evan Mobley, I wouldn't mind getting there. But like I said, we always eating off of them 2 threes. They got the 3 threes up there for Darius Garland. I don't mind that either. But I'm pretty sold on Cleveland in this one. I can't turn my back on them. They've been getting us bread. I'm just going to keep it moving. All right. Next game on the docket we have here is Sacramento Kings at Toronto Raptors. Okay. Toronto Raptors favored by 4.5 in this one. Injuries we got for this one here, because this is a real important game. Anytime Sacramento is on and Toronto is on there, both of these teams, they play similar amount of minutes. The minutes are concentrated, so we know what to do. You know what I'm saying? I don't have a single prop for this one. I'm going to be attacking this one for same game parlays. Y'all know what to do, man. Y'all already know what to do. So we got Rashawn Holmes is out for this one. Precious Achiuwa is out as well as Keem Birch. And then, that's it for the significant injuries. We know that Pascal Siakam will play a little bit of the 5, and then we also know that Chris Boucher should get the start. So Chris Boucher and Nick Nurse, they do not really see eye to eye like that. So I mean, I don't know what it is, man. I like Chris Boucher, you know what I'm saying? But I guess another thing I want to point out here is Harrison Barnes. Okay, he did get injured. All right, so when he came back on the 8th, prior to that, he had missed about how many games? I think he missed about 2 weeks, I believe. So when he came back, he he played 30 minutes the first game against Orlando. Then the next two games, it was a back-to-back, but the next two games he played 26 or 25 minutes. So, I did get burned one of those games. You'd like to see a full allotment of minutes when you want to bet on somebody, anybody, especially Harrison Barnes. But he, 25 to 26 minutes is not, we need to see his full allotment of minutes. So, 25 6 minutes and 26 minutes is not enough. I got burned, and I just want to put you guys on notice that it's not, you're not going to be, these coaches not going to tell us when when these players are coming off of minutes restriction. Even though it was a light one, 26 minutes is pretty good, but we're used to seeing him playing 36, 37, 34, 35 minutes. You know what I'm saying? And 10 minutes is a lot when you're looking for what you're trying to get, So temper your expectations with that, unless you hear anything otherwise. And last but not least, like I said, I love this game for same game parlays. Not going to do a demo. I'm just going to keep it moving, but I really do like the assist prop for Tyrese Halliburton sitting at 5.5. I liked it. I like it all the time. Since Walton got fired, I believe Darren Fox, he's gonna go like to the scoring guard. You know what I'm saying? And that's his role. That's what type of player he is. Under Gentry is probably giving him back the keys. He has been scoring, pretty well. It's a pretty good matchup for him as well. So, his point prop is not out of the possibility. Sitting at rim of possibilities, he's sitting at 20. So I wouldn't mind if you get there. I wouldn't mind. You know what I'm saying? Fred VanVleet, you already know. We go through this every day. He's in another 3-point tier, though. I'll tell you that. I do like him for threes all the time. He rebounding pretty well. He's averaging 5 rebounds a game, okay? A solid 5 at that. So he's been doing pretty good in that category. Along with assists as well, he's averaging 6. You got to really pick your spots when it comes to assists. This is a good spot for assists for Fred VanVleet, though. But, the 3-point category, he's been tearing it up. He's had 3 or more threes in 13 out of 15 games, man. I mean, 12 out of 15 games. That's really good. We're talking about 3 or more. You know what I'm saying? He's got some juice on that 3-point prop. On the 3 of them, you're gonna get that at what? 196. Well, that's good in same game parlay. But if you want to go up to that 4, I mean, he's got 4. He's hit 4, 4, 4, 5, 2, 5, 5, 4, 3, 3, 3, 4, 6, 4. So he's got that torch. And then last but not least, Gary Trent Jr. for 3. He scored 24 points in back-to-back games. It's going to be a very nice pace game all around. When you do these same game parlays or whatever the case may be, if you having any doubts about anything about any of these players, don't even put their ass in your lineup. Don't put them on your ticket. Do not put them on your ticket if you got any doubts, and take them for what they do. And don't be afraid of, some lower odds. You know what I'm saying? To build that muscle, build that winning muscle. Let's go over to the next game here. Damn. I got to get used to this. I've got to get used to this now. Yeah, let's go over to the next game here. We have Golden State Warriors at Indiana Pacers, a 214 over under in this one. Golden State favored by 4 on the road. I didn't really go into too much about this game here. We got a lot of candidates. I mean, I think Malcolm Brogdon is in a good spot. A lot of players in a good spot in this one. I believe. Well, I don't bet on too many games, but I'm gonna tell you right now, I do think this game has potential of going over. So you know what I'm saying. But I rarely bet those, but I think this game does have potential of going over. it might just be me. I mean, at 214, I think I could see 214 going over. What's up, boss? What's going on, boss? Clutch. I trying out a new program, man, but I'm trying to run through this slate. I ain't really got too much today, but I'm still gonna run through it. Plus, I want to see the replay and see how I like this program. But yeah, so the one thing I would say I got a slight lean to the over in this one. Golden State at Indiana Pacers. You know what I'm saying? It could be a shootout, or it could be some points being put up in this one. Houston Rockets at Atlanta. 226 over under. Atlanta Hawks at home. They've been pretty good at home. They favored by 10.5. All right. That's a big spread. Houston Rockets have been playing good. Now, keep in mind, Houston Rockets are one of the fastest pace. If not, they play at the fastest pace in the league. So you know what that means. Plenty opportunities for rebounds, assists, and, just little knick-knack stats. And when I get fast pace-up matchups, I like to target people's rebounds, like, that you could, you can nitpick in. You know what I'm saying? Like Eric Gordon, it's a possibility. He's not a big time rebounder, but for example, you get guys like this, shooting a lot of jump shots or whatever. A lot of loose rebounds, can help you. You know what I'm saying? With your odds on same game parlays. I ain't doing no demonstrations right now, but I'm just gonna, let you know. But where I do have some interest at is Kevin Huerter. All right, Kevin Huerter's point prop. I have some interest in that. Now, his point prop is sitting at 12.5. Sitting at 122. I do like the Hawks to win this game, so player performance doubles are in play for me for Atlanta Hawks. All right. But a few injuries that I did want to point out first before I talk about Huerter is we do have everybody out who's been out, but we do have Cam Reddish back. So, he's still coming off the bench. He played 17 minutes in his first game back on the 10th. He was out between the 27th and the 10th, so he was out for at least like 13 days. So, he came off the bench against Brooklyn, but he's a baller, so keep that in mind. Now, Garrison Matthews, all right? Garrison Matthews, I have some interest in this point prop sitting at 12.5. Don't mind the matchup. He's been shooting the three ball with ease as of late. All right. He's had 3-point makes in the area of 2, 6, 3, 4, 3, 4, 5, 5, 2. All right. He's been hitting it. He's hit this. He's had 12 points or better in 11 straight games. Okay. So he's been shooting the ball very well in the absence of some of these guys that's been out. So I don't mind going there or even altering it down to about 10 or 11 or something like that in same game parlays, and same rule applies for somebody like Huerter. Now, one guy that's not in the fold that we need to talk about that I'm going to have some interest in is going to be Armani Brooks. Armani Brooks has gotten a start, I believe, in the last 3 games. He scored points in a range of 18, 21, and 14. He's not on the books. If you want to temper your expectations and wait for him to get on the books, be my guest. I think that's what I'm going to do. All right. He's rebounding the ball kind of okay at 6, 5, and 5. Then he had assist totals in the area of 6, 3, and 4. Minutes equal opportunities. 3-pointers. He's hit 4, 4, and 3. Like I said, he's not on the books, but he's somebody that you need to take a good look at to help you get to plus money. Christian Wood. I probably won't be messing with him. You know what I'm saying? I'll fade. You know what I'm saying? I have no problem with fade. I can get my money in other different ways. You know what I'm saying? So Christian Wood, but he's definitely in play. Trae Young and Clint Capella are always double candidates. So we know this. We know this. Eric Gordon should see elevated usage. So 15 points is not out of the realm of possibilities for him. And 3-pointers, his 2 3-point prop is kind of stiff right now, but it's at 240, so I definitely don't mind that. Y'all know that 240. You can sign me up for that. You can sign me up for that. I know what type of trouble I'm getting into. But I'm gonna keep it moving. Y'all already know the drill. Y'all know the drill. Let's see what we got here. Next game on the docket is Milwaukee Bucks and Boston Celtics. Okay. Now, I don't have a lean in this one. All right. These teams, we first and foremost, we got Marcus Smart. All right. Now, Marcus Smart is so he was questionable. Now he's probable. So they have that. And then it's just like everybody else who was out, except for Josh Richardson. He's out. Yeah. So Josh Richardson is out. Now, I don't really, they don't have the props out right now. Oh, they do have them out right now. So I didn't really look. Oh, so they only have Boston side out, and I really need to see both teams. I ain't even gonna lie. Shout out to them. We did hit that same game parlay that I did in the video yesterday because they skimped us for a rebound. Then they came back and gave us that rebound. So that parlay that I did in the last video, that hit. But anyway, yeah. I mean, when it come out, I don't even know. Like Chris Middleton, I usually take him for like 15, 4 and 4 same game parlays. I don't know what to expect in this one. This could be a grind out game right here. I probably would fade this one in same game parlays. I don't have to get there. Flare props, I might fade it. I don't have to get there. I don't. If I don't feel a need, if my first look is like I don't want to go there, I'm probably not gonna go there. I act like this fucking game is not even on the docket, and that's the discipline that I didn't have. That I have to get. I have to. I have to. I have to keep. I don't care what. I have to have that mentality. Whatever anybody that I fade, and I have to be like, I don't care what they do. I don't care if they drop 100 points. It is what it is. I have to be focused on what I'm focused on, because other shit will get your ass in trouble. But I don't have a lean in this one. You guys got something? Let me know, man. It should be a great game from a basketball fan standpoint. I might have something a little later on, but until then, I don't have anything. 210 over under, Philadelphia 76ers at Memphis Grizzlies. Memphis Grizzlies are home dogs. That means Philadelphia are favored by 3. All right. I mean, the injuries are piling up around the league. Look, John Moran is out. I mean, everybody's out. I mean, you got to keep an eye out for the situation for Jaren Jackson. He's questionable. They're really going to need him. And then Steven Adams, he's doubtful. That means it's like an 85% chance that he doesn't play. So, I mean, it's looking bad. It's looking bad. It's looking bad. It's looking bad for these guys. It's looking bad as of right now. I mean, with no Steven Adams, and then you don't have no Brandon Clark, and then, I mean, what the hell? I mean, shit. But one thing I can say, it's Philly or nothing for me. Okay, it's Philly or nothing for me. These guys are in some good spots. Like Joel Embiid is in a good spot, and then from a usage standpoint, you're gonna have. Let's say Jaren Jackson does go. Okay, cool. He's gonna have to stay his ass out of foul trouble. That's what he does. He fouls a lot. All right, but Dillon Brooks, he's gonna have added usage. Desmond Bane's gonna be shooting the ball. Y'all already know, man. And then you're gonna get somebody like Kyle Anderson coming off the bench. Last game he played 31 minutes. Okay, he hasn't played 31 minutes. That's his first time playing 31 minutes in 15 games, man. So he can put up numbers in the peripheral category, man. Seven rebounds. He played 30 minutes against Houston. He had 16 points, 7 rebounds, 4 assists. All right. They're gonna put him on the books later on. It is what it is. Those are some of the values that I like to look for, but I'll be looking for him. I'm going to try to take some stabs at him, man, because he can run the one. He can run a point. He can do a lot. So I'm really looking at Kyle Anderson hard. You know what I'm saying? But keep an eye out, because it could be a blowout, or sometimes Philly like to play up the team's expectations. I mean, up to that their level of competition. So it's a lot, though, man. Player performance everything's pointing towards Philly as of right now. And if you want to jump on them right now, you can get some decent odds. You can get some decent odds. Right now, the money line is minus 148. So before people start getting ruled out, that's what you got to do. You got to jump on it. Charlotte Hornets at Dallas Mavericks. Dallas Mavericks favored by 2. This is a tricky spot to me. All right, this is kind of a tricky spot to me. All right. First of all, we got to watch for the injury news and notes because it seems like Dallas have been playing every night, and Kristaps Porzingis can be ruled out at any given time. Okay. Now, injuries that we do know right now is Luka is out. We know LaMelo Ball is out. PJ Washington is questionable. Okay. Now Terry Rozier is back. Terry Rozier gonna be looking to, he gonna be looking to take his shots, man. He gonna love, this one because he gonna shoot 20 times a day. Mason Plumlee is still out. Ish Smith is still out. Jaden McDaniels is still out. Willie Cauley-Stein is questionable in this one. All right. So keep an eye on the status of Kristaps Porzingis. This is a fast-paced matchup right here. You know what we do. We target Charlotte every time they're on the game, every time they're on the slate, every single time. All right? Every single time we target these boys. We don't have the props out for this one, but I can let you know. I've been sticking around that rebound prop. That Dorian Finney-Smith, that 4-5 rebounds. You'll get that at some decent odds. He's had 6 rebounds in 5 straight games. It's going to be a lot of jump shots. It's going to be a lot of opportunities around to get rebounds, okay? I don't know how many minutes the White Powell is going to play, but and I don't know where they're going to set his rebound prop at, But he's had 4 rebounds or better in 5 straight games. This is a great rebounding spot right here, but, his minutes are all over the place. OKC, he played 13 minutes. His previous games, he played 20 minutes in 4 straight games. Then he played 13 minutes. We can't have that. But, if you want to take them stabs, be my guest. I think they wanted to give Moses Brown some revenge type of lick against his old team, which Moses Brown played 20 minutes. That was his first time playing 20 minutes in 15 games. So that's what that was. But yeah, guys like Jalen Brunson, people low key, he's a good rebounding guard. He's averaging 4.5 rebounds coming off the bench. His last 3 games, he had rebounds in total of 9, 7, and 5. Those are some of the things you need to, because it's not always about scoring. You can get the scoring part down. All right, y'all got that. You could pick at them in other different ways. All right. So but overall, I don't have a single prop that I'm going to point out. Same game parlays. It is for me in this one. All right. So let's go over to Washington Wizards and Denver Nuggets. Okay, 215.5 over under. Denver Nuggets favored by 4.5 at home. When I seen this game, Bradley Beal really stuck out to me in this one. I like this matchup, man. I like the matchup for Bradley Beal here. He's only had 30 points twice in his last 15 games. That's something to point out. Now, injuries for this one, Kyle Kuzma, he's out. All right, and then everybody else out. The usual suspects are out. JaMychal Green is doubtful for this one. Okay. Now that's big news, okay? JaMychal Green is doubtful. Now that's gonna mean Jeff Green and Aaron Gordon, they're gonna be out there. All right, they're gonna be out there. So let's see. Do we got Jeff Gordon here? Jeff Green. Okay, his point per 10. Let's check his rebound prop here for a minute. All right. So let's see something here. Okay, so look. This is where I'm going to take some stabs at, okay? I got to take a stab at this. I got a straight bait or whatever. You're going to get Jeff Green rebound prop at 3.5, okay? At plus money, okay? I think this can be a good, decent rebound spot for him, all right? Now, he's had 1 rebound against the Spurs in back-to-back game. 2 good, decent rebounding teams, you know what I'm saying? But against New Orleans Pelicans, he gave them 4 rebounds. Against my Chicago Bulls, I know the power forwards can get at us. He gave us 13 rebounds. New York Knicks, he gave them 5 rebounds. He can hit that 3 rebound, okay? And when the alternates come out, that 4 rebounds. When the alternates come out, if you want to go down to 2 to 3 rebounds or even go up to 5, his 6 rebound prop, where we got him at? Where we got it at? Plus 420. You get lucky. You get lucky and catch his ass out there getting 6 rebounds, and barring any foul trouble, shit, he can stumble to 6 rebounds. I mean, he's done it. I mean, 8 rebounds to get you 1,300. Oh my God, plus 1,300 for that. All right, but you get the drift. You got to take your spots at some time when you got a hunch. I don't care if you just sprinkle a little something on it, man. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? So, those, it's more than one way to skin a cat. More than one way to skin a cat, all right? So, but like I say, a lot of people overlook Bradley Beal because when you go to the point section, he's never there. You have to go down here, to the 20-point section. You'll get 20 points, Bradley Beal, so that minus 275. You'll probably get it at plus money right here at plus 112 at 25 points. I do like to wait, get a visual and wait till the alternates come out. The alternates will be down here if I want to go to a 22 or 23, because that's how I do my thing. I like to control my own destiny. You know what I'm saying? Now, Daniel Gafford, another guy I want to talk about here. Barring any foul trouble, okay? Any foul trouble, it's a great chance that he gets in foul trouble. But if he don't, he can hit this. He can hit this rebound prop. If you want to go down to something like a 6 rebound prop, go be my guest. If you have any doubts, fade him. Fade him. It's too much money out here to be made. Fade him. All right. If you got any doubts, because sometimes that little hunch, that should be be right, man. Nikola Jokic can get you in trouble, but one thing, foul trouble. One thing, Nikola Jokic, he don't want to get in foul trouble, but this is not the matchup. It's not a tough offensive matchup for Nikola Jokic. Daniel Gafford is down there to get rebounds and putbacks and get them blocks. That's all he's down there for. Nikola Jokic, his rebound prop, he's a triple-double. There's no need for me to even go into him. It's either you're going to do, it's either you do or don't. All right, you want to fuck with him. Now, they're going to need somebody like Montrezl Harrell. He's going to be coming off the bench. And no Kuzma in this one. You can probably look for Montrezl Harrell early and often. He's not on the books. You can look for him for rebounds and points, all right? And Monte Morris, he's been playing some great ball, but I ain't going to keep going along about this game. I kind of like this game. In the absence of Kuzma, I like this game here. I don't know. I don't even know who I want to go to for the win in this game. It should be interesting here. Phoenix Suns at Los Angeles Clippers, 210.5 over under. Phoenix Suns 3.5 point favorites. We don't have any props out for this one. Now, injuries for this game here, Paul George is doubtful, so it's a high chance that he's not going to go, okay? DeAndre Orton is sick with a non-COVID illness, so it's a big possibility. You never know. We don't know if he's going to go or not. I don't know what's going on with this Clippers team. I'm going to tell you that right now. I don't know. They got I guess you could all agree. Now, they got Marcus Morris back, and then they got Ibaka back, and they ain't been the same. They ain't been the same, man. They ain't been the same. They was playing a little bit better without these two guys. Now, who I really want to talk about on Clipper side, I got two guys I want to talk about here. Luke Canard. If Paul George doesn't go, then Luke Canard, he's been stepping up, and he's going to be one of those guys that you can look at. All right, his props are not out. Last game he played 36 minutes against Orlando. He had 23, 3 and 5. All right. So, the minutes are going to be there for him. He hit 7 threes, 3-point makes in the last few games. He had 7 for 11, 4 for 6, 3 for 6, 2 for 6, 5 for 8, 4 for 6. He's not scared to shoot the ball. All right. So I'm going to have some interest in him. Especially, I mean, if Paul George is out, and then another guy on the Clippers side, Terrance Mann. All right, this guy is supposed to have been getting minutes in the 30s. You know what I'm saying? He's the future. You know, he should have been getting minutes in the 30s. All right, he's just he's a dirty work guy. He give you a few points. He give you a few rebounds. You know, so he can play the 2. He can play the 3. You know, a high energy player. All right. Now, I don't look for him for 3-pointers or nothing like that. Last game, he did go 4 for 4 for 3. I'm not taking nothing into consideration when it comes to that right there. But he he can give you a decent amount of rebounds and a decent amount of points. You know what I'm saying? Given the opportunity. He almost had a double-double in 2 straight games. He had 16 and 9 against Orlando, and then versus Boston, he had 10 and 10. So, he's averaging 5.5 rebounds off the bench, 9.5 points off the bench. No Paul George. I wouldn't mind going to him for some decent numbers, okay? And then last but not least, on the other side of the ball, you got to keep an eye out for Javel Mcgee. If DeAndre Ayton don't go, then yes, please. Matter of fact, I hope he don't go. Yes, please. This guy can put up numbers in a hurry. I mean, you got that hunch. If he don't get in foul trouble, I mean, he can put up numbers in a hurry. Against Boston, 26 minutes, 21 points, 15 rebounds. You got Chris Paul out there being a flow general. He's gonna drop the dimes on him. Couple alley-oops. He can get there for you. You know what I'm saying? So do not sleep. All right. You guys know what the deal is with the rest of these players, but these are some guys that you need to be, you need to have on your radar, man. So man, I'm gonna end it like this, man. Hopefully I go out and get me a webcam and have a little better stream or whatever, man. I might get on here so I can chop it up. Down there, you see Prize Picks has always sponsored my channel. I haven't even really been pumping them, man. But I'm gonna have to. So if you have any questions about Prize Picks, I can put you up on it. I play it here and there because I am a DFS player. But for whatever reason you can't play on the books, then you can go to Prize Picks, man. So but anything, be safe out there in them streets, man. And let's get to this bread, man. Turn them leans into greens. Use your alternates to your advantage, man. Peace.